beautiful people. Welcome to Being Mommy Vlogs. How are you all? I hope you're all doing good. So, are you guys excited to make the best eggless cupcakes and cake? Yes, I know that. The one that has a soft crumb, very moist, melts in your mouth, and most importantly, eggless and can be easily made with no butter, no condensed milk, or yogurt. So this soft eggless cake and cupcakes are made from the ingredients easily found at your home. All you have to do is to take your dry ingredients in one bowl and your wet ingredients in another and whisk it everything together well and bake it, and that's all about it. So what are we guys waiting for? Let's get the party begin. The ingredients which we require: all-purpose flour, corn flour, baking powder, baking soda, milk, lemon juice, powdered sugar, vegetable oil. I'm using sunflower oil here, vanilla essence, water. For vanilla buttercream frosting, we are going to use butter. I'm using the salted one here, powdered sugar, vanilla essence. And for making chocolate truffle sauce, I'm going to take chocolate, Amul cream and butter. Start sifting the dry ingredients first. I'm starting with all-purpose flour here. Now I am adding corn flour. To that I am going to add baking powder as well as baking soda. Just give it a nice mix. I am taking here hot milk, but you can also take normal boiled milk. To this now add vegetable oil. I'm using sunflower oil here. You can also use butter instead of it, but I prefer to use oil because it makes my cake or cupcakes moist. Now I'm going to add vanilla essence, some water, 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can also use vinegar instead of that. Whisk it for a while, and now I'm going to add powdered sugar to it. I'll just add in 2 batches. I'll just make sure that I dissolve my sugar completely. As it is powdered, it will dissolve quickly. You can also use the granulated ones, but it will take some time to dissolve. Our wet mixture is now ready. Now we are going to add our dry ingredients in 2 batches. Now I am going to add my second batch of dry ingredients. Don't mind guys, so when we bake we do get messy at sometimes. Do you agree or not? Yes, we do. So as always I am using my small whisker, my favorite one. I'll just give it a nice mix. I'm going to preheat my oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 10 minutes. In our next step, I'm going to divide the batter into 2 portions. The one in the small bowl contains the cupcake batter and the big bowl contains the cake batter. So now into the cupcake batter, I'm going to add some butterscotch nuts and white chocolate chips. If you are not interested, you can also skip this step, but we and our kids love this, so I'm going to add it. After adding these, I'll just give it a nice mix so that they incorporate into the batter. My cupcake batter is now ready and I have already placed my cupcake liners in my cupcake tray. I'll just now scoop the batter and put into these. Fill them 3/4 only as they tend to rise while baking. I'll just give it a nice tap before I put into the oven as to avoid any air bubbles. Bake your cupcakes at 180 degrees centigrade for about 15 to 18 minutes or until you insert a toothpick and it comes out clean. Our cupcakes are done and they're looking beautiful, isn't it? Now we'll remove the cupcakes from the tray and place it on a wire rack to cool down or until the frosting is ready. Meanwhile, I have also prepared next batch of cupcakes too. So the cupcake batter which we took nearly prepares 12 to 14 cupcakes depending upon the size of your tray. Now we'll prepare the cake. I have already greased my cake tin with some oil and dusted some all-purpose flour and also placed a parchment paper. And to that I am going to add my cake batter which we have already prepared. This is a 7-inch cake tin, guys. Give it a nice tap just to avoid some air bubbles. The sneaky part comes here. So I always love to lick my cake batter. Don't you guys do that? So there is no need of preheating your oven. Just put your cake at 180 degrees centigrade for about 35 to 40 minutes or until the toothpick inserted comes out clean. Now we are going to prepare buttercream frosting. For that we are going to need salted butter and powdered sugar. This is the regular sugar which I use at home. I have just grinded it. You can also use icing sugar or confectioner's sugar as they call. So for that I am going to blend my butter using the hand blender. We'll just blend our butter until it becomes pale in color like this, which means now it's light and fluffy. After beating the butter well, we are going to add our powdered sugar. This also I am going to add in 2 batches. You can either use salted butter or unsalted butter for making your buttercream frosting, but here I am using the salted one. As the sugar we are using, it will overpower the saltiness in the butter and just balance it out. Now start adding the remaining powdered sugar to it and blend it nicely until it incorporates well with the butter. Now add 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, and along with that I am also going to add here cream. Yes, Amul cream I am using here, 4 tablespoons approximately. You can also use milk instead of that, but adding cream really gives a nice texture to our frosting. My cake is done and it looks good. Now we'll start our frosting. We'll start frosting our cupcakes first. I'll taking a regular nozzle here and I've piped my piping bag with my frosting and I'm just doing the regular design on my cupcake, whatever comes to my mind. You can make as many designs as you like, as I'm doing right now. I'm done frosting my cupcakes now. So this is what they are looking right now. So they are looking nice, isn't it? I'll just top them with some cake sprinklers and they are good to go. Our cake is cooled down and ready for frosting, but before that we'll make our chocolate truffle sauce. For making chocolate truffle sauce, I have already chopped some dark chocolate and to that I am going to add some cream and I am going to melt my chocolate in the microwave in 3 intervals, 20 seconds each. So overall it took 60 seconds for me to melt my chocolate. It can vary depending upon the heat temperatures of your microwave. Keep a check and mix it well at each interval and then only put it back into the microwave. Our chocolate truffle sauce is now done and it's ready to go on our cake. I have placed some chocolate truffle sauce on my cake and with the help of my cake scraper, I'll spread it evenly on my cake. We'll again continue the same step. Just spread the chocolate sauce evenly and make sure that it covers all the sides of the cake. My cake is looking gorgeous right now. Now we'll just finish it off with our frosting. I'm just placing some butterscotch nuts on top of it just to make it look pretty. Ta-da! So our eggless vanilla cupcakes are ready and they are looking so pretty right now. And along with that, our vanilla cake with some chocolate truffle sauce and some buttercream frosting on it. And they are looking so gorgeous right now. And as I have promised you, I have delivered 2 recipes with just 1 batter. Now you're ready to rock any party, guys. And it has now become so simple for you all. So I hope you like this video. And if you do, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until then, see you all. Bye bye.